I've decided that for this next section, I'm going to upload a file. Like we just had an executive meeting for the Alabama chapter in July to kind of reinvigorate our chapter because it's kind of been slacking for a few years. And so just to kind of reset our public facing files, I'm going to take this about page that um, I had previously disabled. I'm going to re-enable it. Um, Show and menu. I was looking for the word enable. I'm going to enable it, show and menu, and then I'm going to rename it. I'm going to call it administrative. Okay. I'm already on the page. So let's just rename that administrative. And actually, before I move, this thing is truncating the administrative bar there. Um, so I fixed that. And I don't need these pictures. So what we can do is make like a paragraph here. And let's just take it all the way across. And on this page, you will find um, what's a good word for standard operating procedures? It's called bylaws, right? We'll find the chapters. Bylaws. Is that how I spell that? By dash L, both capitals. Okay. Chapters, bylaws, and approved meeting minutes. Okay. Now let's just delete the erroneous stuff down here. We can actually, there's a way to delete an entire section. So let's do that. Delete. Boom. So delete the entire section. Oh, looks like I deleted the wrong one. Let's see if Control Z works. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Technically, in a Mac, it's Command Z, but who's counting the difference here? All right, so I have meeting minutes. Now a file is the same as a picture. They're both considered media. And so on the left here, we've got, even though it's a picture, this icon is what would look like a picture. If you click it, you can click upload. And off screen, I've got a PDF. Actually, it's in a different folder. I navigated away from it before I hit record. Let me get there real quick. So again, I like to do the underscore. So see, I have 2027, 2025 underscore 7. I don't have any spaces. Just a little pet peeve of mine. I hate the like percentage 20 for a space. So I just like using the underscore when I'm dealing with websites. Um, Now, this file has a URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. I think use uniform. But it's just a way to identify the file path through the internet. So to demonstrate, I copied the URL and I can paste it here. It's pretty long, but that's the file. So the trick is, how do we make it a hyperlink so that we can now link to this file? I've copied the URL. Um, so let's see what I'm just going to click, see what add to page does. Okay, it makes an icon. I don't necessarily think we want an icon, but that's what happens if you click add to page. So let's make um, bylaws and we'll do meeting minutes. And you can do a bulleted list and we'll say July 25th, 2025, executive meeting. Now, if you highlight this whole thing, it's highlighted. We want to turn it into a hyperlink. And so if you click this little chain link, that's a typical symbol for a hyperlink. If you click that, it's going to bring up like you can link to another page or document. Well, yeah, because you link to a file instead of doing it manually. WordPress does it a little differently, but you can see here that I've clicked the file that I want to link to. And oh, here's web address. Let's do that instead. The reason I say that is because with document, it doesn't give you the option to open it in a new window. You can choose. So here's that hyperlink that I just copied to the clipboard. You saw me copy URL a few seconds ago, whatever. Now, if you click the link, depends on what you want to happen. Typically, I don't like my viewers to leave the web page. I want them to open the document in a new window. And so it's defaulted to new window. And that way, if I click the meeting minutes, it will navigate to that document like I just showed you, but in a new window. And so there's a hyperlink. We'll leave bylaws. Oh, I'm just going to delete it for now. We can add it later once I get a copy of it. They just recently got reapproved, and I want to make sure I publish the right one. But we can save this and then publish it. I guess publishing probably saves it, but it's just a habit of mine to save then publish just to make sure it's publishing a saved version. So wait for it. Okay, it's check marked. And so you can, I took off the pop-up screen. So that says it's published. Do you want to view it? If you want to view the site, now you can go to the drop down. You can click view site. And here's the site. Go to administrative. There's the new document. And we've just published that document. And so that's what, we wanted to happen.